Hey there, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War Redux, Gimli. It's actually very late at night for me right now. It's like, oh, let's get you up here. It's like, 11:30, almost midnight. Anyway, poor boy, is so tired, he's like, please take me to bed, Dad. So every time I stop recording, he comes over and he's like begging for attention. And now I started recording, he comes over and he's like frantically like, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Dad. Yeah, he knows, he understands. He's resting his head. Nope, there we go. Hi, bud. Resting his head on the keyboard. Hi. Mwah, you are a good, sweet boy. Oh, Gimli, he's a good, sweet boy. These are the things we sing unto him. Anyway, I'm moving some troops up here to the north because it's time that we finally go for some freaking kills. Screw it. Even if we start taking some equipment losses and manpower losses, at this point, knowing that Austria-Hungary is on the back line as far as like their supply, the more we attack him, the more we drain him, the more he can't actually reinforce, probably the better. It is better for me to take losing fights that cost me more in order to prevent him from building up a stockpile so he can't fight at full strength at this point. We're pressing a slight advantage. Not a huge one, mind you, but an advantage nonetheless. Now he's licking my hand because Gimli is desperate for some attention and some love. Oh boy, you are just like the bestest of boys, aren't you? You are, I know it, you are. Oh, he's so sweet. He's still up here, by the way, he's just hanging out. He's just hanging out? Are you just hanging out, sweet boy? Oh, yes you are. Look how tired he is. See, this is Calm Boy. You don't get to see Calm Gimli very often, but when he's getting real sleepy, this is what he's like. You are just, I do love you, bud. I do, did you know? But I'm gonna put you down. Go to your bed, bud, go to your bed. I'll be done soon, I promise. This is the last video for the week. I just have to record it because otherwise I'm never gonna get anywhere. All right, more research speed and more research speed. Weirdly enough, there's 3 more techs that get 1% research speed each. That's kind of cool. You would think that I would want to do that. However, I actually might go for the reinforced speed. If we're gonna be automating some of the assaults, I would rather these people be able to reinforce quickly and get into fights so we can keep our stats up as much as possible for, well, longer. All right, so do we care about super heavy tanks? No. Do we care about anti-air positions? No. Do we care about armor research speed, blah, 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 more innovation, more upgrades for tanks? Maybe. Naval stuff, blah, 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 blah. Oh, God. I don't need any of these. None of these are outstanding. All right, revanchist propaganda, why not? Hey, we've managed to make a little push here and there. All right, so some progress is made here. I'm hoping that if we can just simply seize another one of these supply hubs, a lot of our problems will go away. And with the assistance of the British, we might be able to start inflicting some good casualties. As you can see here, though, lots of green across the board, which means we definitely have them on the back heel. So that's good. Germany might have little choice, by the way, but to start pulling back some of their troops at some point. I am gonna go for some troops and get a planning bonus going here. We are entrenched, but we haven't had a plan going at all. We can get this up to 72%, which is a lot. Planning bonuses are maxed out on this. Can we see exactly what the planning bonus does here? Planning bonus plus 34% out of, what is it, 71? So it's not quite like half of your planning bonus translates. It's not quite the ratio of 2% planning turns into 1% attack, but it's getting close to that. So theoretically, I can have about a 30% attack on any of my armies if we simply wait to finish large pushes, then back off, let our planning bonus get back up there, and then go again. That's not bad. I would even argue that that's pretty good. 1918's about to hit. I'm gonna go ahead and get an upgrade for submarines with snorkels, because why not? Having basically invincible submarines is a pretty nice thing for me. Let's see. 1917. We can get another upgrade for our artillery. Weirdly enough, takes forever to research, even though I had a 100%. Oh, that's because. Pardon? 19. What? What? I just touched the armrest. That doesn't mean anything. It's okay. It just made an unexpected noise. Now you're hiding. It's okay. This says 1917, but it lies. This is apparently 1919. Question, if I swap over to a different tech, do I get back my bonus or did I just waste my bonus? I don't know. No, I get my bonus back. This is a total lie. What the heck? That's weird. That's very weird. Huh? What? Why? Why you do this? Anyway, my hope is, by training up some of these tanks in a few motorized divisions, I'm hoping I can create a strike force army that has the ability to push just right along here, surround all these German troops with low supply, and then once we break through that, we find that they are very vulnerable to push back to Luxembourg and start going for some fun. Maybe encircle these guys around Zurich or something. I don't know. Making some pushes around Austria-Hungary. We're seeing this go fairly well. Sweden's troops are getting pushed back. I need at least a few of you guys assigned over here. Gimli, why are you little... He's doing little tiny borks. He's like... Ruh, ruh. Now he's growling. Ruh. It's like, what are you doing, bud? Everything's fine. You got nothing to worry about. Everything is fine. What do I upgrade, by the way? Oh, right, my bombers. Let's go ahead and start improving those, I suppose. Not that I've relied heavily on bombers, but I mean, a little strategic bombing's not so bad. Some people actually think that strategic bombing's really quite good in HoI4. I've never been a huge fan personally, but that doesn't mean that I'm right. It's entirely possible I'm wrong. Great, the Ottomans are continuing to attack random people and trying to take over basically all of Saudi Arabia. I guess I don't care, but I would appreciate it if you'd stop making new enemies for me, okay? At least some of these guys can probably go back down here. Did we finish with the supply hub? It looks like we have not, but we will soon, which means we're about to get a lot more supply here to support more troops, which means we can finally push. Which I'll happily do. So we're definitely making progress against Austria-Hungary now. Germany, I see, is at low strength. They're not reinforcing their troops up to full strength either. That's good. I don't care about your wars. No, I'm not joining your wars. Shut up and leave me alone. That, by the way, is like my motto in life. Shut up and leave me alone. It works great in HoI4 too, though. Well, those new people are already dead. Revanchivists. Good. We can't do this because we do not have the spirit anti-German propaganda. You're telling me I need to first do... Nope, that's not this. Well, war propaganda? Let's try it. I got... Oh, and war bonds. Got plenty of that going. Am I not able to do this? No, I don't... I have to have finished with this first for 180 days. Then I can do French revanchism. Okay. Well, if that's the case, let's go for frick's sake, I don't know. Let's get a bonus to motorized. I don't know. It doesn't matter. All right, we are successfully pushing up toward Munich now. We're almost there. Elections are about to begin. We should pick up seats, if anything else. I don't think we're gonna lose much. So, are you telling me I can get up over here and, like, start doing some fun stuff? Because it certainly looks like I might be able to get to do some fun stuff. Okay, well, we shouldn't be doing this. Reason being, I need to find out where their supply hubs are. There's one right there. Perfect. Take this. Top priority, take supply hubs so we can sustain and advance.
Heals in me.
Take Munich if you can. We might need to tighten up some of these front lines again. Let's have you guys go along here. Okay, we've already won that. We're trying to push into Munich. These guys are getting pushed back. Influenza, H1N1. Great, the flu. Anyway, my point is, get the supply hubs, sustain our advantage in the mountains, capitalize on that. Now, right now, does this supply hub do me any good? No. If we connected the railroad here, would it do me some good? Yes. So this needs to be a high priority item. Of course, we can't do anything about it while they're actively attacking it, but we'll fix that soon enough. And if I can manage to take any more supplies, if I can get up to Munich, for example, that's a supply hub, and it's a connected railroad. No, it's not. There's a railroad crossing not built here. That's an opportunity missed. Anyway, my point being, we would be able to, in theory, have a lot more supply up here. With a lot more supply, I mean, look how few troops they've got. We could do some good stuff. Now, if I want to be crazy, we might be able to make a push right here. Look at the Germans pulling some troops off of their front lines. We might be able to just completely surround Switzerland at this point. Not that that's necessarily a great option for me, but if we built a railroad all the way around it, we'd be able to quickly get some troops around here. And look at this very soft underbelly right here. Right? This is what I'm saying. Like, if we wanted to, we could totally capitalize on all this. Where's your local supply? There's one right here and one in Strasbourg. If I can take both of these, what do the people in Mulhouse have? Nothing. No railroads connecting. All of these troops lose their supply up until about here. And then this becomes something easy to push. Right? Okay, I really don't like how far you guys have decided you want to go. Also, you have no planning bonus. Can you all stop? So, what makes the most sense? We could push toward Vienna. I think it makes more sense to try and take out Germany. Because if Germany goes down, I think Austria-Hungary will be easy. That is my personal belief. So we're gonna do that. Okay, what's this? Slovenia. Why is this a darker color? I have no idea. Anyway, the point is, we can pop up over here to Strasbourg. He's just now realizing his danger. See if we can surround this a little bit. I really would like to take Stuttgart, where there is obviously another supply hub. We haven't got it connected yet, but we can later. Hold on, fighting over a river doesn't make a lot of sense, especially if he's just gonna pull back like this. Hey, don't let this guy go anywhere, please. While I get in over here, and by doing so, say goodbye to all your supply. Suckers! All right. So now we should be able to win over here in Mulhouse. Now, it's not showing that they have no supply. I don't understand that, to be honest. They shouldn't, though. Okay. For some reason, we seem to be struggling over here now. Tell you what. All you planes, attach here. Just follow this. All of you planes, follow you. And you guys are unnecessary in the English Channel, but it's been fun to do naval bombing there nonetheless. Submarine hulls upgraded. Okay, motorized are done. Tanks are all we're waiting on then. Movement, attack, defense. Didn't I already have you assigned somewhere? What happened to you? Well, I guess I'll take the Fortress Buster guy. Anyway, my plan here is wait for the tanks, which are almost done, and then we'll see what happens. But maybe, just maybe, this is a chance. Who's justifying on me? The Netherlands. We're already at war! Do you think I care? Do you think that anything you could do could possibly wound me any more than you already have? Of course not! I am still not producing nearly enough of these self-propelled. Let's go ahead and trade for, you guessed it, more tungsten and chromium. There's some tanks. Okay, get that organization up. Don't worry about it yet, though. Getting close, getting close. How have we not won this yet? I have extremely low organization. The organization back up for a second, then attack again. There's the reserves. There we go. Get back up to that combat width. Sent in a few too many troops, apparently. We were up to 100 for a brief moment there. Alright. Well, we're still making some successful pushes over here, but admittedly, my lines are looking a little bit thin. And the reason they're looking a bit thin is because, again, for some reason, the AI has decided not to follow my actual planning, but is attacking in all directions as if I had set them to aggressive. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. We have some howitzers. I might be able to attach that to at least a few divisions. Logistically, I'm still looking pretty good, but I'm starting to run lower on support equipment and, weirdly enough, infantry equipment. So we'll go ahead and assign all future factories to that. The 1918 disposition. Yeah, that's about to happen. That's just elections, I believe. Nothing I care about over here. Oh, wait. We could get some aluminum. Is aluminum even really that good for me at this point? I have no idea. Why are we still pushing? Look how far we're pushing down here. I didn't want to fight this. All right, here's the new thing we're gonna do. We're gonna risk losing all the land I just got. But I am going to pull back the front line. I'm gonna assign all of you to hold said ground that I have just taken.
Allez, on se bouge.
There we go. That should be enough. The rest of you, please focus on pushing up over here. Gosh dang these flues, though. For real, these flues are insane. Purple feels like they can make a push. And honestly, if they feel pretty confident, I see no reason to tell them they're wrong. Still waiting on these last two tanks. They are 90% of the way there. They'll be done in about 2 weeks. And then we'll finally have some tanks we can make use of. Looks to me like somebody has decided. I haven't told Blue to go. Why are we seeing so many people attacking here? I don't know. King of Romania wants to join the Entente. Oh, by all means. Now you're willing to join 50 divisions? Well, that actually could be kind of helpful. Weird. Unexpected, but weird. So now Romania is involved. That's right. A back door is wide open. Get him! Get him, Romania! Kill them all! I always knew the Romanians were awesome. All right, so it turns out that going for the encirclement using my tanks is no longer viable. We've already pushed through this. The German line has completely fallen apart. That is a lot of green I am seeing on the map. A lot of green indeed, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of green indeed. Let's attach some close air support. Doing logistics, and I'm going to attach you here. Make sure they follow along. I do want to be doing a bit more damage there. We just won the war. That's it. Pushing up to the north, forcing them to pull back, getting a few strategic points. That's all we needed. And we have won the attrition war because oh, I'm out of trains? What? Anyway, we've won the attrition war because I'm pretty sure that we simply were able to outproduce them longer. And the result is that we won. Which is ironic, given that I only just now gained access to my tanks. Yep. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of fun murdering Spain in a bit. Vienna is gonna fall pretty soon, and I wasn't even aiming for that. I literally am not even trying to move my troops over there, but Vienna's gonna die. I guess we could go for that, but why waste the ahead of time bonus? Oh, engineers. I am partial, I would say, to having some good engineers. You know, I feel kind of disappointed that I haven't been able to test out these tanks, though. That's one of the reasons I'd like to use them here. Hey, why is our supply so terrible? That is a great question. Use motorization, please. Logistics companies simply aren't as good as they used to make them, apparently. Need more chromium. Russians are unreliable, unsurprising, disappointing. Get rid of them, Russians. Yeah, we need to upgrade logistics companies a couple more times, I think. Civilian factories have nothing to do. Wow. Tell you what. No, don't do that. We've already got these up to level 4 in the capital, so that's not going to do me a lot of good. We already upgraded all of this. Tell you what, build an airbase. And then beyond that, I don't know. Do some. I don't care. I actually don't care. I don't care what you do with the factories, because all that matters at this point is winning. Hi, Luxembourg. How are you? Hello, Mary Adelaide. I already made a hello nurse joke on that one, correct? I've already forgotten what I was doing. Completely lost track. Anyway, all right. We now have access to better tanks. Am I gonna be able to take any territory here? Is that gonna be an option for me? Or is this gonna be like Kaiserreich, where you really are supposed to like give the territory back or something? I've got no idea. Hi, Serbia. You're looking way stronger than I remember. Oh, screw it. Just get to Prague. We've captured an Italian operative. You don't even have a country anymore. You got Cagliari, and that's about it. Total mobilization is no longer allowed. I'm back down to war economy. Why? I can swap right back to it. Frick off. Do I need to put women in the workforce again? Hey, that's cheating. You're not allowed to do that. Whatever. For some reason, we lost... There it goes again. I don't understand it. It must have something to do with the fact that, like, we no longer have enough, like, enemy... Ooh. We no longer have, like, enough enemy, factories or something, and therefore... Which, like, good. It means that we've apparently surpassed them so much that, like, who cares, but... we're obviously spread, like, really thin. Hey, question. Berlin? Just take Berlin. Can you take Berlin? You can probably take Berlin. Can you take Amsterdam? You can probably take Amsterdam. Purple, why are you such a narrow front line? This is stupid and doesn't make sense. Go here. Thank you. Alrighty. So the Netherlands, no, Bulgaria is justifying on Serbia. Try it. I swear. Make my day. Make this happen. Take on Serbia. I got an Ottoman Empire on your doorstep and a Greek's kingdom and Romanians all ready to go. George von Hertling, a German delegation, armistice. No, France does not accept the surrender of Germany because I had to wait till I get to Berlin, which, by the way, I just got to Berlin, so. I'm just saying, this... Oh, you broke my ciphers. Are you proud of yourself? Do you feel good? Do you feel good about what you just did? Point is, it's a good thing I didn't accept, because I was like, we're gonna wait till we get to Berlin. Oh, by the way, I'm in Berlin. Ha 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 ha. All right, logistics, those will be helpful. Supplies obviously been pretty rough. More innovation, blah, 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 blah. Sure, I don't care. Hamburg, that's where I wanna go. Amsterdam, why have you guys not taken Amsterdam? Take Amsterdam. We can take Amsterdam. Look at that enemy air superiority. Not as good as you would expect, actually. We have destroyer hulls. The Netherlands is gonna go in just a moment. 3, 2, 1, bye. Hey, I timed that out pretty good. That wasn't bad. All of you, up to Hamburg you go. All of you, push up to the north. All of you, push this way. All of you, push this way. There you go. And I guess at this point, y'all can just get back on the front line. Because at this point, it doesn't even matter. The front line has moved beyond what you were defending in the first place. The Brits and folks should be able to finish all this off. Lend-Lease? Am I out of equipment? I'm not, though I was getting dangerously close. There goes the anti-German propaganda. Aw, man, I was enjoying that anti-German propaganda. Upgraded torpedoes? Sure. More factories? I have no use for you. More medium tanks? Why not? Let's do it. Advanced generators. I don't even remember researching that. What did I research? Oh, this thing. Right. No, that was absolutely deliberate. Definitely something I meant to do. Resource gain efficiency. Sure. All right, we're actually starting to falter a little bit here. And the reason is we do not control the railroads that I need around Dresden.
Écoutez.
Because I cannot control these supply hubs if I do not control Dresden.
Attention.
So everything I got focuses on this. There we go, there we go. Burn through them, burn through them. There we go, there we go. Once I control the roadway plus this supply hub, we'll get some supplies properly. Oh god, we've been separated. There we go. Get some supplies up in Berlin. With supplies up in Berlin, we can support a much larger push.
Attention.
You sit tight. We've won that fight. Don't lose Berlin. There we go. Austria-Hungary capitulates. You know, I was going for Germany first, but all right. How many other major war participants are there? Japan? You're kidding me. I have to go and fight Japan? I don't want to fight Japan. Mass vaccination? Yes. I didn't realize this was gonna be a thing, but it totally is. We could do a pandemic response. Do you really think that I want to deal with a pandemic response? That is way too close to home. It's too real, dude. That's too real. Way too real. Come on. Can't do that to me. Alright, so you finish them. You get to Hamburg. Grab Wilhelmshaven and Bremen along the way. Hanover should be easy. We have the supply. We're just waiting for all of this to get fixed up. Austria is being cleaned up as we speak. Why did you guys decide to move there? Don't do it. Blue, you need a planning bonus. It'll be like this. Not that planning bonuses are that good. To be honest, I really wish I had gone for superior firepower doctrine. I think it would have actually still been better, but oh well. French revanchism. Revanchism. If we wait, we would have the puppet war goal thing against Germany. But you know what also is fun? Just puppeting them in a war goal or a peace deal, or maybe just eating all their land or like whatever. Let's go and research that sloped armor. 22 days, that's like nothing, dude. More doctrines available. Sure, better submarines. We're also about to take Hamburg, and my shore bombardment is working really well. Thanks, ships on the side that I totally forgot were up there. You've been oh so very accommodating. Let's upgrade the light batteries. Not that it matters. I'm literally just researching whatever comes to mind at this point, because once World War I is done, what's really left to do? We've kind of exhausted the national focus tree, haven't we? I mean, there's Spain. But like, do we actually care? Oh, we're out of infantry equipment, big time. Well, we got a bunch of factories. Let's go ahead and toss everything I got into this. We should be able to also see, well, no, I was gonna say, we actually can seize a lot of infantry equipment from Germany. Hi, Zeppelin. But, now that I think about it, they probably don't have much. Well, I'll continue tossing everything I can into this for the moment. I don't mind going ahead of time on this. Sure. Montenegro is gone. You're gonna go make me go all the way to Königsberg? Oh, frick off.
Attention.
I don't want to do that. All right, everyone, you're now set to aggressive.
Attention.
Because I don't want to be bothered.
Ennemis. Osman.
Clear everything out. All right, at this point, I'm just gonna jump forward. I didn't have to jump forward very far. There goes the German Empire. So, you're telling me that now I have to find a way to go to war against Japan, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with a no. I clearly should have just accepted a peace deal with Germany rather than what I've been doing. Cause, yeah, this is gonna take way too long. Way too long. But you know what? For good measure, I'm gonna go ahead and justify against Spain. Because it's fun, and I want to. And, okay, this just took a weird turn. So, predictably, we're killing Spain. That's not it. Russia just asked to join in on the Entente, and I said, all right, sure, why not? Then the Ottomans were like, well, we don't like Russia, so we want you to choose between us or them. And we're like, well, historically we like Russia, also Russia's more useful against Japan. And the Ottomans, in a hissy fit, just left the Entente and just declared war on Serbia. Which means, like, what? Now I'm gonna get called into a war against the Ottomans too? That's a little wacky, dude. And now the Russians are justifying against the Ottomans too. Yeah, if we weren't, we're about to be. Okay, I don't know what they're thinking, given that I've clearly put together an entente that can obliterate these fools, but sure, why not? Why did you get your territory back here in North Africa, by the way? I feel like that shouldn't be allowed. Also, why do we get territory up here in India, by the way? Why that shouldn't be allowed either. I don't know, guys. If the Empire of Japan is going to be what holds us back from finishing the Great War, then I'm just going to say it straight up. I don't care enough to do this. I think I would rather just, like, not. And, end the series. Which I hate to do preemptively. But you'll forgive me if I say that traveling all the way to Russia and trying to find a way to, like, naval invade or airdrop Japan when it's almost impossible to have a navy over here that can do this doesn't sound very exciting and appealing to me. Yeah, I think you'll understand that. I think you'll forgive me if that's the conclusion that I come to. So, Great War Redux. It's an okay mod. I think it's okay. I think it's about as good, if not maybe a bit better, than the previous Great War mod. It's still a bit of a slog, and France in particular here, I don't know if I just chose a bad route, but as promising as the focus tree looks, it's actually really quick to end once you pick a path. Like, I expected to have access to, like, all of this. Instead, my politics was solved fairly quickly. And then there's just really there's no follow-up after World War I. There's not even much follow-up going into World War I, because you can't, like, it would make sense to me if French expansionism was a thing that I could do before World War I, then we'd have an incentive to go down this route, and we'd use this to scale up faster than Germany by going for early right-wing aggression, right? But because world tension never got above 49%, because World War I wasn't a thing, this was useless. All of this was useless. So, I don't know. There's some things, at least in the case of France, that I think could have been done a bit better. But in the meantime, I still had fun with this. It was a bit of a challenge. It was a slog, but it's World War I, so it's what I expected in that way. And we definitely managed to turn France into a powerful nation. Germany, Austria, and Italy, and Spain, are all going to be my slaves. It'll be great, serving the great French superiority. Alrighty, well, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.